Welcome everyone, Pablo from Style Systems, your image consultant. For more information, go to stylesystems.net. Welcome everybody. I wanted to make this video to let you know about something very personal that I experienced a long time ago and I keep experiencing. It has to do a lot with what I do, with my profession, being an image consultant. So, do you know the power that certain outfits have? I mean, are you aware of the psychological and physical impact that clothes can have on us? You know, most people are not aware of the powers that certain outfits have. They just go about their business wearing things without even being aware of what they're doing to themselves and to others. They're not even aware about the stimuli they're creating onto others or the opinions, or they just don't care, they're not aware, and so on and so on. But let me give you a very personal experience. You see, most of the videos that I do them on my house, okay? I don't have like a studio or anything like that. And also, when I started doing my business, when I started on my path of becoming an image consultant, most of my clients, I would meet them in my house, because most of the work that I do, I really don't need an office to do them all the time. And I remembered that there was a very, very great distinction between what I was wearing when I was feeling a little bit less motivated, when I was not feeling like taking care of things, doing things. I remember this so well that's why I want to share this experience with others, and I want you to be aware of them. So I remember, because I had no place to go, or like a 9-to-5 job. I could wake up at any moment that I wanted. I could do my work in pajamas and so on. Sometimes I did it. Sometimes I would just wake up at 12 or 1 in the afternoon, literally doing nothing, just in pajamas, and then just sending out emails and stuff like that. And my efficiency, how efficient I was, my productivity, I remember it was hindered. It was getting hurt, simply because, of course, I was getting up very, very late, but also my surroundings, like not making the bed or just being in your pajamas throughout the entire day. It almost like my mind was being controlled, or it was like a message was being sent to my mind and to my subconscious mind to believe that we are lazy today, we're in our pajamas, that means that we are about to go to sleep, so we don't really need to take care of things. And then when I had a meeting with a client, and I required me to be, to look very, very sharply and to dress in a specific way to the needs of my client and so on, my whole energy, my whole mindset would shift. And on those days, I would get more things done simply because I would dress myself in a different way. Now, I know that I'm oversimplifying it, but there is a science behind this. There is scientific proof and experiments that prove this to be true. The actual name for this is imagology, the science that studies image. And every image consultant, professional image consultant, will tell you the same thing. So there is a psychological, like a chemical response when you dress in a different way. When you dress to go in a meeting, to a meeting, you gotta look in a specific way, look professional, responsible, successful, and so on. Whatever that means to you, whatever industry that you find yourself in, because it's different, right? If you're in the fitness industry, you don't have to wear a suit all the time, and so on and so on. Okay, but there is a psychological and a physical interpretation and consequence when you dress yourself different. As a consequence, things will change inside of you. Your mindset, you will feel like you're in the same way when you're wearing your pajamas, certain messages get transmitted to your brain and certain chemicals get released. So you're telling to your brain, to your mind, like, okay, we're about to get shit done. So you gotta prepare yourself, and it's almost like you get more productive. And the things that you do them more efficiently. out of something so simple, out of something that most people would say, man, who gives a fuck about wearing something, you know, like I don't care, I'm just gonna wear a t-shirt, a random t-shirt, and that's it. No, by God, no, man. Try it. Do it for 1 week. Do the both things. Wear things without paying attention to them. Stay in your pajamas or wear things that, you know, you don't really care, okay? See how others react. See how you react, which is more important, how you react to yourself. How is your day? And actually get a pen and paper and write down your experiences, how you feel throughout the entire day, how efficient are you, how much things do you take care of throughout this week, and then the next week, dress yourself in a different way, in a more efficient way. Take an extra effort and time when it comes to putting yourself together, and see what happens. See what happens in your mind, and see what happens inside of you. Your emotional state, your mindset, how you react towards the day, how many things can you take care of throughout the entire week, and also write down how others react when you are doing this experiment. This is a fun experiment. It's only 2 weeks. I mean, if you don't like it and if you don't take anything and learn anything from this, you can always go back to the same way you were prior to this video, prior to this experiment. But I guarantee you will find some magnificent differences, and I love this. This is why I love what I do, because it transcends the likes and the dislikes. It transcends being just beautiful or not. You know, it transcends what I like and oh yes, I feel beautiful today because I love myself. No, it's beyond that. Now we're talking about business. Now we're talking about psychological and physiological responses out of wearing certain outfits. This is where it gets more interesting, okay? Now, there is a program that I created, a movement called The Power of Image, where I teach all of these things in more depth, of course. I have my students from all over the world, and I cover with them their very personal journey, because I'm available for them 24/7, and you get Skyping, coaching sessions, and one-on-ones, and so on and so on and so on, and very personal and very unique teachings that you cannot find anywhere else, okay? If you're more interested, just go to the link that I'm posting in the description section. It's a video that will get you to, a link with a video that will explain everything over there. Or go to stylesystems.net and you will find out what the fuss is all about, okay? So this is the video for today for you guys. Be the best version of yourself and do this exercise, do this experiment, see what happens, because there is a psychological, physiological, and many other things that, responses that happens when you take care of your image. Okay, guys? With that, I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe and keep sending me your questions.